Hello and welcome back. I'm Dr. Lori Williams. Today I'm going to talk to you about choosing growth over victimhood. So, victimhood looks like, why did this happen to me? This person is doing this to me, and not allowing yourself to move forward into finding the lesson and figuring out how you can grow through what is going on in your outside experience. So, everything that is happening outside of you can be used as a tool for growth or a tool for victimhood. It would allow you to stay in either one. You get to choose which one you want to allow yourself to focus on. So um, when you're choosing which, if you want to be the victim or the growth mindset, just keep in mind that nothing good happens in victim mentality. It's going to keep you stuck. It's going to keep you focused on the things that went wrong. And essentially, it's going to allow you to be able to blame other people rather than taking responsibility for yourself and for your actions and moving you forward and helping you to learn and grow as a human being. So nothing good happens in victim mentality. Growth is where it's at. Growth is what's going to help you to grow and to evolve and to be able to move forward and to learn the lessons that as human beings we are here to learn. So why does it matter? Why does choosing growth over victimhood, why does it matter? The truth of it is life is full of challenges. It's going to bring us pain. It's going to bring us, things that are outside of our control, and how we deal with them and how we process them is what allows us to grow as a person, but also on a soul level as well. So staying in the victim mindset will keep you stuck, where choosing growth helps you to transform the experience into wisdom and strength. And ironically, staying in victim mentality is also going to give your power away. It makes you the victim of, like, oh, poor me, this is happening to me, rather than looking at yourself and your part in it, because you have the power and the ability to be able to process this and move forward in a very healthy way that leads to your growth. So when you are choosing growth, there's so much power in that. Essentially, growth asks you to say, is asking you the question, why am I experiencing this? What can I grow? How can I grow from this? What lessons can I learn from this? A lot of the time it shifts the focus from blaming people outside of yourself to more of a self-awareness and healing. It gives you the opportunity to heal. Growth mindset turns pain into purpose. And it doesn't mean that the pain is okay, or that you are okay with what happened, but it's essentially telling yourself that even though this pain happened, I am going to use it to fuel me to become a better version of me, to learn the lessons that I need to learn, and to be able to move forward with that strength and wisdom that the lesson is offering me. So what steps do you need to move towards a growth mindset? First and foremost, you want to acknowledge the pain. You want to acknowledge the issue of what's going on. Because healing isn't about denial. It's not about saying that, this isn't, this is all the other person's fault, or this didn't really happen the way that I think it did. It's not about downplaying it. It's about being honest with yourself first and foremost, and about building self-awareness. The second step would be to take responsibility for your healing. You can't control others, but at the end of the day, you can choose how you're going to respond to it. And that's where your power is, and how you respond to other people. Look for the lesson or the invitation for growth in every situation. It can teach you about boundaries, self-worth, or even just resilience. These are typically why these lessons come up for us. Is to learn one of these areas, the need for boundaries, the feeling worthy within yourself rather than looking for outside validation of that, and how to be stronger and more resilient. The next step is to practice self-compassion. Far too often, what keeps us in victim mentality is the poor me, I'm the victim. This happened to me. And essentially, it's not about flipping the script into blaming yourself. It's about being aware of your part in it. And it's about, you don't want to shame yourself. You don't want to guilt yourself. It's not about being hard on yourself. But you do want to hold yourself accountable, essentially. You want to hold yourself like with compassion and understanding as you're going through this growth and change opportunity. The next is to seek support if needed. Now, there is a lot of times when we go through things that because we're so close to the situation, we may not be able to see it as clearly as someone else outside of the situation. Now, that does not mean that it's okay to, just get everybody that agrees with you. In fact, I would actually encourage you to find people that disagree with you, because that's going to help you to understand a different perspective. People that are going to appease you and just agree with you, you can find those all day long. But the true challenge is being able to see a different perspective and being able to use that different perspective to help you to grow, which essentially is going to help you to be able to release those old patterns, and be able to help you to move forward. So choosing growth doesn't mean that you're accepting what happened. It just means that you refuse to let it define you, that you're not going to allow yourself to be stuck in it, but instead you're going to use it to shape you into more of the person that you're meant to be. And essentially, growth is freedom. The victim mentality keeps you stuck, where if you want the freedom to continue to have that forward momentum, growth needs to be your focus. Victimhood keeps you in the past, where growth is going to open those doors for you, to your future and to the evolution of yourself and who you're here to be. We all have things that happen to us that have shaped us into who we are, and that doesn't necessarily translate into us being who we authentically are. So in taking using the ability to have a growth mindset is going to allow you to strip away all the things that aren't your true and authentic self, to help you to get closer to uncovering that true and authentic version of who you are. And it's going to be magical, and it's going to be beautiful, all amongst the hard and the heart-wrenching kind of anybody's healing journey has all the highs and the lows. So enjoy it, have fun with it. Give yourself compassion and understanding where you need to, and just keep your eye focused on growth. And if you are somebody who is stuck in victim mentality, the first step that you can do for yourself is to shift the momentum and shift that mindset from the victim mentality into the growth mentality. That's where your miracles are going to happen. And it really is truly a beautiful process to be able to grow from everything that's going on inside of you. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you back here next time.